Parent alert tonight. The search is on for more possible victims after an assistant principal is arrested for rape and sexual battery. Ashley Johnson has been following the latest alert all day today, and she has the very topical information for us.
Tonight, Ryan Rickard is charged with rape, sexual battery, and sexual assault. Let's break down what each of these charges means here in Georgia. Rape, forcing a female against their will to have sex. Sexual assault, someone who has supervisory or disciplinary authority makes sexual contact. And sexual battery, someone intentionally makes physical contact with intimate body parts against that person's will. Here's how the investigation unfolded.
This was a years-long investigation that ultimately led to the discovery that he was committing sexual assault against the students under his care, for which he is now been charged.
Ryan Rickard charged with multiple counts of sexual misconduct in 3 separate counties. The 34-year-old was a teacher at Burke County High School, the athletic director at Memorial Middle School, a teacher at North Oconee High, and most recently, the assistant principal at Morgan County High in Madison. He resigned from Morgan County in May of this year. The Morgan County School District said in a statement, Rickard was placed on leave in 2017 pending the outcome of an open criminal investigation. Mr. Rickard was alleged to have engaged in inappropriate cyber activities. We don't know how many students at which schools were a part of the investigation, but the GBI did confirm at least 3 teenage victims between the ages of 14 and 16.
You had someone who is in a supervisory authority. He's a teacher, he's a principal. These are crimes, and these are crimes that cannot be tolerated and need to be dealt with.
Agents fear his suspected criminal activity has been going on for 6 years, so they are concerned there could be more victims. The number to call is GBI 404-270-8870.